Lilacs. These are a quintessential New England shrub. Blooming now, a little bit late for this time of year. It's May, beginning of May, usually the end of April, early May. They come in pink, purple, and white, and they have these gorgeous blooms. Look at that. The smell is unmatched. And in the early spring, if you plant it near your front door, people will smell it before they even get to your house. I wouldn't plant it too close to your house though, because they don't really do well. When we were kids growing up, the neighbor had a hedge similar to the hedge you see behind me, except it was all lilacs. So we had an entire hedgerow that long, and it was just all lilacs. The smell was unbelievable. We would get so excited by the time spring come, and we'd have to sneak over there because he didn't like us cutting his lilacs, and we'd cut them down in the dark, just little blooms, and bring them in the house. So now I get to do that in my own backyard. If I was going to do this one differently, I would definitely have planted it a little bit further out from the hedge. When I planted it, of course, it was small, and that's kind of a problem with planting. Most of us don't realize how big, even if we're experienced in gardening, we don't realize how big things are going to get. Between the shrub getting thicker, the hedgerow, and the lilac getting bigger, it now could use a little bit more sun. When lilacs have at least 6 hours of sun, they bloom really well. This one could use a little bit more sun, honestly, but it's still blooming. It's still beautiful. It's still one of my favorites. I do think they're well worth it. They're very easy to care for. You can prune out at the base there. This one, I don't know if you could see that. It's pretty open down there. So it has good airflow. Another important thing for a lilac, just good airflow, at least 6 hours of sun, and make sure that you prune it. Pruning is a big deal. See, like over here, see all these dead blooms? These should have been pruned off last year. I never got around to it, but when you prune them off, it makes the energy go back into the plant, and you'll have more blooms for the next year. If you leave them on like I did, the plant kind of loses some energy and suffers a little bit. So you do want to prune them off after they bloom, not before, because that's where they're going to bloom from, is these old stems. So let them bloom, and then after that, clean them up. But make sure you prune them, because it does keep the shrub much healthier and blooming. So full sun, prune after it blooms, let it have good airflow. Don't plant it too close to the house because they do need room, they do need airflow. As you can see,